Hey everybody, Alex here with Momentum Charting. We are going to be getting into the chart of Qualcomm today, but before we do that, I just have a quick request and then kind of a rant of sorts. So if you would jump down below, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. Doing both of those things is going to ensure, number one, you do not miss any updates on this channel, and number two, you get all my content on a constant basis coming to you as soon as it is released on my channel here, Momentum Charting. Thank you so much for joining me. Guys, just quickly before we get into the chart here of Qualcomm, I've got a quick little rant, and I don't think it's going to take that long, but what I want to say is if you are sort of right now stuck in this state of permanent analysis paralysis, fear, and misunderstanding about what's going on in the market, I totally understand it. And a big part of that, I understand if you are on a daily basis watching these channels, these perma-bear channels, the perma-bear outlets that are constantly warning of big panics coming in the market, fear, the markets are getting ready to crash. You know, I'm talking the Peter Schiffs, the Zero Hedges, the Tyler Durdens, the Elliott Wave Internationals, the Stephen Van Meters, this constant barrage of injecting fear and just panic into you every day, even though you may not realize it's affecting you. It is definitely tempering your ability to put your money to work in a market right now that, to be honest with you guys, is just absolutely overflowing with opportunities. And here today in Qualcomm, I'm going to show you another opportunity and another chart that is getting set for another massive breakout. Now, as there is going to be a capitulation in markets, and we are going to want to be careful with our capital. Look for safe places to put our money. De-risk, all that stuff. But right now, as far as I'm concerned, from every chart I'm seeing, right now is not that time. Right now is the time that I am being particularly aggressive in the opportunities I'm seeing in the market. Not a time to scale back and be fearful and read the zero hedge stuff every day. Guys, this is not that type of market to me right now, and I am looking for long opportunities in a number of different sectors. Tech is a big one. So guys, with that rant out of the way, let's just jump here into the chart of Qualcomm and let me show you what I'm seeing. I'm here on a weekly chart, so I'm not talking right now a 1 hour or 15-minute chart. I'm talking the look of this chart on a weekly basis. You can see here quickly the alignment of our dynamic trend line, very strong. The 50 moving average, the 125, the 200, all still pushing up to the upside. We've got this nice trend line here I've set from the points of April 2020 and hit again in May 21 and pushing to the upside here. And I also want to show you this momentum chart of Qualcomm here. I'm on a weekly chart, and you can see here the substantial series of positive divergences in the chart of Qualcomm since February 2016. Higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Look at the positive divergences, and looks like we had just set another one here late June, early July, and we are just starting to push to the upside again in this chart of Qualcomm. This to me, guys, this is looking really bullish, and here on a daily chart you can see we have just now broken up to the upside of this overhead resistance around the 1410 area on the momentum chart. Let me break into the 3-hour momentum here. You can see this beautiful trend line I've got here, that the momentum on the 3-hour appears to be just riding this up nicely to the upside in a positive momentum area. So guys, everything here, I'm just not seeing the bearishness in these markets that everyone else seems to be constantly barraging you with. And yeah, this is the way markets work. They try to get retail out at the worst possible time and just you know, a good thing to do is just concentrate. I mean, to me, just block out the noise, concentrate on the charts. What are the charts saying to me? The market is trying to tell you something if you listen to what the charts are trying to say. And right now, charts, to me, in a lot of sectors, probably the foremost of which is tech right now, is screaming that this is a time to be risky in the markets, not a time to pull back, be in gold, be in bonds, be fearful of markets. That is not what this market is telling me, guys. So here we are again back on our weekly chart, price chart, dynamic RSI. You can see here on the weekly time frame, we have just broken out to the upside here on July 6th, and this is still pushing strongly up to the upside here right now. After a complete reset in RSI, we are still getting ready here to push back to the upside, and that's similar, very similar to what we are showing on a weekly time frame with our momentum chart, right? So both of these are looking pretty similar here, pushing up nicely here on the weekly time frame. I just want to show you this daily. This is really, really interesting here. So you can see this entire move here, which started around June 2020 and topped out around January 2021. So approximately 6 months or so was working above these levels on the dynamic RSI around 52. So to me, that's kind of, and we only started to peel off those tops and these highs here once we dropped below that trend line, started dropping below 50. Okay, so that is kind of what I am looking for, a scenario right like this with Qualcomm right now. I'm planning on riding this trend line up here right now and seeing how far it takes me. I'm seeing right now at a minimum target 168 and most likely carrying far above that in the next few months. Probably through the end of the year, that's what I'm seeing. And I've got this trend line set here just sort of at the 50 range on the RSI, and I'm expecting this this dynamic RSI here to just keep fluctuating here above this 50 level for the foreseeable next few months. And I believe what's going to happen is when that happens, prices are just going to continue higher and higher. Okay, so guys, short-term, long-term outlet on Qualcomm very strong. If you want me to dig in on a swing trader's perspective, I can also show you an ideal entry. To me, is going to be right here. Let me blow this up a little bit here so you can see it more clearly. So we are here on a 1 hour chart inside of TradingView, and to me, a perfect entry on Qualcomm is going to be at the break of these levels right here on a 1 hour. You can see it's happened both the previous times here, July 21st, July 8th, and also here on July 27th, when we were able to break the downtrend RSI on a 1 hour time frame. That was the perfect entry, and that is exactly what I'm going to be looking for here. Potentially prices to peel down here somewhere around maybe to RSI 33 or so, and then break back to the upside. That's my long entry there, guys. And again, prices to me likely somewhere in this area, and then just starting again higher. This is a tremendous looking trend to me right now. No interest in shorting this, no interest in shorting broad markets. This thing looks really strong to me, guys. I just showed you my ideal entry for Qualcomm on a 1 minute time frame. Going to be waiting for that. That looks like to me it's very likely to happen in the first couple of trading days next week, so I will definitely be looking for that. So guys, if you enjoy the content, once again, please just go down below, hit the subscribe button and the bell notifications. Doing both of those things is going to ensure not only you do not miss any of my next updates on QCOM, but also my little rants I throw in there from time to time. Yeah, just not the right time period to de-risk and be fearful in the markets. There is going to be a time for that in the future. How long that takes to get there, I don't know. We're going to have to pay attention to the how this market develops over the next couple of months, next couple of years, to see when there is a de-risking time in the market. But to me, guys, it's just it's clear as day. This is not the time to be fearful in the markets, okay? So, with that out of the way, again, subscribe to the channel. I will see everybody again very, very shortly in the next market update. Thank you so much. See you again shortly. Bye for now.